We had 3 years in a row a deficit in cocoa production. So cocoa production was lower than the demand. Of course, that was the key driver of the soaring cocoa prices. Now the question is, now two things happen. With the high prices, it's more attractive to plant cocoa. So we see that in many areas the cocoa plantation is increasing. That increases the product offer. At the same time, the high prices destroy the demand. So we see declining chocolate markets, like in the US last year, more than 5% volume decline. So we believe that offer and demand are more balanced now. We don't expect another deficit. And for the years to come, to be honest, we expect a surplus. And once a surplus is materializing, fundamentally the prices should come down. Then you can add another component, which is speculation. This is the uncertain and the unknown. So, but this whole mix together would indicate that we have reached kind of a peak, and cocoa prices should come down slightly or massively, depending on all these factors and on the mix. But what is also clear in our analysis, we don't believe that they will ever come down to the levels where they have been before. Why? Because this, as you mentioned, these plant diseases will not go away. So in the key countries for cocoa production in West Africa, the crops and yields will be lower than they used to be in the past time. And the other thing is that the input costs have increased dramatically. Today, all the sustainability programs, all the decarbonization programs, all the programs for, let's say, to ensure a living income for the farmers are so costly that even if the fundamentals would change, cocoa price has to be higher than it used to be in the past time. So therefore, I think we all have to be prepared that the chocolate prices will be higher than they have been in the past time. On the other side, probably we also didn't have a healthy level of chocolate prices. We had more or less for 2 to 3 decades a stagnation of the chocolate prices. This was partly owed to productivity increases in production, but partly also to probably too low prices for the raw material. And I think if this somehow levels out on a healthy level, it's good for all stakeholders.